Stop holding on to your gift. Why are you still holding on to the things that make you you? It's time to put it out now. What's the one thing you've been keeping to yourself, waiting for the perfect time to share it with the world? Well, check this. The world is ready and the time is now. Roll the intro. Let's go. Yo, 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 what up, family? Good morning to all you beautiful, brilliant, abundantly blessed beings, and welcome back to yet another present moment. This is the Ace Anderson Show, where we connect every single Monday morning to provide you with weekly inspirational and entrepreneurial tips and tricks to help you ace your life. I want you to congratulate yourself for making it to yet another beautiful dawn with me, your dedicated guide on this journey of self-discovery and growth. If you don't know by now, I am an actor, I'm a rapper, I'm a filmmaker, a poet, the ace of all trades, the modern Renaissance man, Ace Anderson, and I am so happy to be here with you all for another blessed week. As we embrace this first light together, I want to extend a special shout out to you, all you early morning risers joining in live. Your dedication to starting the day with intention and positivity is what makes the A-Team extraordinary. So I want you to grab your favorite morning brew. Y'all know my drink of choice is alkaline water, and let's explore, illuminate, and inspire ourselves to be better with mindful conversation. Now today I'd like to get real personal. All right, there's something inside of you, a gift, a talent, a light the world is waiting to see. And I know, some of you are holding back. You're waiting for the perfect moment or hoping to reach some level of perfection before you share it. But let me tell you something. The perfect time does not exist. The world needs your gift right now. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop procrastinating. Stop doubting that you're good enough. The fact that you're here, breathing, dreaming, is proof that your unique light has value. And here's the thing. People don't connect with perfection. They connect with realness. So if your goal is to connect with people, you gotta get real and raw and rugged and dirty and messy, and people love that. Okay? Stop trying to be perfect. We can't all be perfect. I ain't even gonna say it because I was gonna try to say some person, but it's like nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. All right? So as we embark on this week's adventure, let's remember to align our hearts with the fruit of the Spirit. Y'all know what they are. It's love, it's joy, it's peace, it's patience, it's kindness, it's goodness, it's faithfulness, it's gentleness, and it's most certainly self-control. Let us trust these divine nine to guide us on this path to living a life that resonates most deeply with our most authentic desires. So, without further ado, let's get it. How y'all doing today, man? I'm so excited to be here for another blessed week, man. It's an abundant day, man. It's a beautiful day, and we all get to enjoy the fruit of the Spirit. We all get to enjoy and celebrate. We all get to enjoy and celebrate life today, man. Life is life, and that's the point of life. Okay, I've been hearing that term a lot. Life just be life, and I resonate with it, and I understand what people are saying, and I even use the phrase, but I've also recognized that most of the time when people say that, it's the negative aspect of life that's lifing. And it's kind of said to alleviate the pressure, but there's still an underlying tone of negativity and pessimism, and the fact that bad things are gonna happen and my life is stressful and I'm busy and I just can't get it right. I can't get it together. And so I wanna challenge everybody to be a little bit more optimistic when we talk about lifing, because that's the point of life. So let's talk about the trap of perfectionism, because right now perfectionism is killing your dreams. Okay? And not only is perfectionism the killer of dreams, right, we open the door to comparing ourselves to other people who we think are perfect, but we only assume that because we have no idea about their true story. If you really, really knew what's going on for them, you'd see that they're not perfect at all. In fact, they are far from it, and they are trying just as hard as you to fill up the areas of their life that may be in lack, or that may be needing some improvement. And they might even look at your life and see, you might look at their life and say, hey, they have, all this money, or they seem to always be traveling. But then when you really get down to the nitty and gritty, they're maybe fleeing from something. They don't have the love of their family, right? They don't really have everybody in their life that they think loves them. Everybody in their life actually is just using them, right? When they might look at your life and be like, wow, you really have a ton of family, and you're not really running from anything, and you get to feel so comfortable at home, and you have a mother that loves you, and so on and so forth, right? So when we start to compare ourselves to other people, we are under the delusion that they're perfect somehow. And perfectionism is the killer of dreams. And we've all been there, right? Thinking that, I'll launch this when it's flawless. I'll launch that business when I got all my ducks in a row, or I'll share my work when I have it all figured out, right? But here's the truth. Perfectionism is just fear wearing a fancy mask. Okay? Perfectionism convinces us that if we just wait a little bit longer, if we just polish it a bit more, then we'll be ready. But remember, Voltaire said, perfect is the enemy of God. Now, what does that mean? Perfect is the enemy of God. God is not striving to create perfection, right? God is the process of perfecting. In other words, the joy in the journey. And it's not even necessarily perfect in the way that it's done. It's not complete, because as soon as it's complete, then it has no value. It's finished. It's over, right? So God is perfecting life constantly. So there's the joy in the journey, and the perfection. When you come to perfection, the thing that is perfect, it's done. It's over. Perfect is the enemy of God. Perfect is the enemy of good, right? It's over. It's done. There's nothing else that can be done. It's going to break everything that is good about life when you try so hard to fix something that isn't even broken. This is good enough. This is good enough. You are enough. And a lot of that perfectionism comes from this not enoughness that we tend to feel. Waiting for things to be perfect often means never starting them at all. And check this out. This isn't just my opinion, right? Because Ecclesiastes 11:4 says, "Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap." Translation is, if you're waiting for ideal conditions, you'll never move forward. So let go of that need for everything to be flawless, right? Instead, embrace progress over perfection. Remember, done is better than perfect. I want you to sear that into your brain. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. So the next thing I want you to recognize is that you are your own superpower, right? Let's talk about something powerful. You. The thing that makes your gift so valuable is that it comes from you, with your unique experiences, your unique perspective, your unique energy, right? There might be millions of people out there doing something similar, but no one, and I mean this, no one can do it exactly like you. If you think about it, Oprah, Issa Rae, Steve Jobs, they were not the first to do what they did. Oprah was not the first person to host a talk show. Issa Rae was not the first person to create a production company. Steve Jobs was not the person to invent the computer. All of these people had tons of competition. But what set them apart is that they were uniquely them. They did it themselves, right? They were the first to bring their unique twist to it. And that's what sets them apart, right? The world is craving authenticity, not copies. So don't worry about if somebody has a similar idea to you and they're never going to do it the way you do it. Never, never, ever, 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 amen. Oscar Wilde once said, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." And Psalm 139:14 says, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Now, your uniqueness is intentional. So why hold it back? It's time to let go of fear and embrace your audience. There was a moment before me hopping on this podcast today where I was thinking about all of these things that I could do, and I haven't planned a topic, and I don't know what I'm going to talk about, and whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you know what, Ace, just go live and we'll figure it out as we go. Okay? And that's why I'm here. And I get to talk to y'all. And so you guys get to have this unique experience with me right now. Right? And this is teaching me a lot because this is actually a lecture that I've given before. And I'm recognizing, sometimes I don't have to go reinvent the wheel every week. I work really hard for y'all because I want you guys to have the best. I want you guys to have the best knowledge, the best understanding, and I want you to ace your life. And it's important to me that we create a platform that gives you all tips and tricks to help you do just that. And I have been somewhat stressing myself because I want to come up with new ideas and give you more information. I can't talk about something I've talked about before. But then I had to think about there are a lot of gurus and professors and I mean everybody who I've learned from, they make tons of money just going around talking about the same thing. They do it different ways every time, but they just go around talking about the same thing, giving the same lecture, but it's different every time because they're a different person every time and they're learning more. And I love, one of my great role models says, like, when he's giving talks, when he's giving lectures, he's really pushing his own understanding. He's trying his best to learn as he's going, like on the edge of his understanding of it. So he's figuring it out as he's discussing it. And I really love that model. And it's not like he hasn't prepared, right? Because I've prepared. We come prepared with what world we're going to talk about, but the lecture doesn't necessarily have to be planned word for word. And this is how I'm going to hit this beat, right? And it allows for an amazing ability to have tenacity and fresh experience in every moment. Now, look, I know some of y'all might be thinking, but what if people don't like what I have to share? Look, rejection and judgment are a part of the game, all right? But they don't define your worth. The reality is, if you're constantly worried about pleasing everyone, sorry to say, you'll end up pleasing no one. You've got to focus on those who will appreciate your gift, not on those who won't. You're not here for everyone. You're here for the people who resonate with what you're bringing to the table. Now remember this. You can please some of the people all of the time, all of the people some of the time, but you can't please all of the people all of the time. And that quote comes from John Lithgate. Y'all want me to say it again? You can please some of the people all the time. You can please all the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. Okay? Remember that. Sear that into your brain. I can please some people all the time. There's some people that's gonna like everything that you do, no matter what. They're gonna be like, "Yo, I'm fucking with it. I love it." And there's gonna be some people that is not so, just gonna be other people that's like, it's all good. So you can please some people all the time. And then there's sometimes where you can please all people. You get everybody to love it. There's sometimes. But you definitely do not make yourself believe that you will please everybody every time, all the time. That's when you start getting into analysis paralysis. And Galatians 1:10 says, look, we see it again. Am I now seeking the approval of man or God? Right? So today, choose to seek the approval of your purpose, not of people. Your purpose is what's getting you up in the morning. Your purpose, your vision for the future is what is getting you out of bed, motivating you, driving you. Focus on that. And here's a big one for me: following your excitement. The goal of life is to follow your excitement. We all have excitement. We all have passion. And when the fears creep up, that means that there is an underlying belief. There's an underlying belief that is allowing you to limit yourself. An underlying limited belief. Because if you were truly following your excitement, that fear would not stop you from experiencing that excitement. Excitement is like an internal compass guiding you towards your purpose. This is what life is about. This is in the same vein of joy. And joy is a fruit of the Spirit, which means joy is of the divine nine, of the Holy Spirit, of the inner being that makes you a divine being. So when something excites you, it's your spirit's way of saying, this is where you need to go. You can use it as a compass. Now here's the thing that will surprise you. Excitement and fear often go hand in hand. And when you feel both at the same time, you know you're on to something big. So, I love learning new languages. So I'm learning Spanish right now. And if you guys know Spanish, you might know the word for excited, which is emocionada, which I love that because it's basically emotional, right? And when people say that in English, when you say you're emotional, you're saying that oftentimes you're saying that there is a lot of negative emotion that is being experienced. You're so emotional. I'm being emotional right now. The emotional is this. Is kind of used as a synonym for fear or for lack or sadness, like the negative sides, right? But in Spanish, emocionada is excitement. And so fear and excitement often go hand in hand, right? When you feel both at the same time, you're truly onto something, right? Just like Nelson Mandela said, right? Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Think about it like skydiving, right? Jumping out of a plane, And of course, there's fear, but there's also the excitement. This is fear that something negative might happen, right? A negative outcome. But the excitement to do it, if you allow it to triumph over the fear, it is a very, very powerful experience and a very powerful lesson. Okay? So I want you to remember that. This is how you get everything you want in your life. Follow your excitement to the best of your ability, taking it as far as you can until you can take it no further, with no assumption or insistence on what the outcome will be. Follow your excitement to the best of your ability with no assumption or insistence on what the outcome will be. You will have everything in your life that you want because your excitement is an emotional emotional guide. It's a spiritual guide. Your excitement is telling you where to focus. Focus on what's exciting you. And excitement can also be synonymous with your passion. What are you passionate about right now? Follow that. Follow your passion to the best of your ability. What does that mean? To the best of your ability. When you hit a wall, right? If you feel like you've exhausted all resources and you're exhausted, then go somewhere else. That's a sign. You've done it to the best of your ability. You've taken it as far as you can. Now, what else is exciting you? Because as soon as you hit that wall, and I guarantee you it's not exciting to try to break through the wall, to try to, that's not exciting. It might be, maybe to you, maybe you feel like this is what I just need to do right now, is just focus on trying to break this barrier. That could be exciting. It could be. I misspoke. But it's oftentimes when you hit a wall that your spiritual guides are trying to get you to turn a different direction. You've done as much as you can this far. You've taken it this far. Now, if you try to push any further, it's going to turn into rage and frustration and anger and sadness and misery. And none of those are the fruit of the Spirit. So when you follow your excitement to the best of your ability with no insistence on the outcome, right? You have to let go of the outcome. The goal is the excitement. I'm walking over here because I'm excited. I don't know what I'm going to find. I can't insist on what it's going to be, because it may surprise me. And when it surprises me, oftentimes that means it's better than what I could have assumed or insisted that it would be. Don't get attached to how things should look. Let things flow. Like in Taoism, they talk about Wu Wei, or action through non-action. Right? It's about allowing things to unfold without forcing them. Now that you're fired up, let's start getting practical. All right. So here's some tips to start sharing your gift with the world today. Start small, but be consistent. Right? You don't need to have everything figured out right now. Right? Think about yourself when you're driving in a car at night. on a dark road, that your headlights don't light up the entire path. You only need to see a few feet in front of you. And you notice how you can get all the way home like that without the lights lighting up the entire path? Because all you need to see is just a little bit in front of you. So share a little each day or week, right? And build from there. And then celebrate those small wins. Every post, every step forward, celebrate it. Cheer yourself on, man. This is exciting, bro. I got something done. Don't get angry about the losses. Don't beat yourself up because of the losses. Celebrate the wins. I promise you. You're going to move so much further. You're going to have so much more momentum if you celebrate those wins. All right? Because each time you share, you're getting closer, you're getting stronger, and you're getting closer to your purpose. Number 3, remember the 80% rule. Get your work to 80% and put it out there. Don't wait for 100%. If you can get 100%, that's great. If you just nail it and you're like, boom, I like this, perfect, put it out. All right, but we're just getting to 80%. All right, that's the focus. Get to 80%. Done is better than perfect. 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 Get it to 80% and put it out. And most importantly, remember, share your gift. Sharing your gift is an act of courage. All right? Sharing your gift is an act of courage. Don't let fear of judgment steal your light. Okay? So, all of these principles are things that I've told you all. I'm currently in this amazing workshop called Global Kinship, and it really is transforming my life in a lot of very powerful ways. And I really want to share with you all, because if you love coming to my podcast, if you love the things that I'm sharing and the types of videos and content that I'm sharing, you know, a lot of the principles that we're discovering and developing in this training are the principles that I talk about, very similar, which I think is no coincidence, because I think I'm just, you know, I've been blessed to be spiritually aligned. So if you Google Global Kinship Center, you'll find, let me actually edit this because let me just put so it's kind of clear. But if you Google global preview mode, oops, I think I did something wrong. Yeah, if you Google Global Kinship, now it's, of course. There we go. All right. Google Global Kinship Center. Check it out. This workshop is absolutely incredible, man. It's life-changing. I am so happy to be a part of it. Like, I've just seen my life transformed in so many ways, and I thought my life was already good. You know, I thought my life was already great, and it's just something that's been really truly life-changing. It's brought me and my family closer, my wife and I closer. It's allowed me to understand a lot of my limiting beliefs that sometimes I don't even see, and And so I have been really, really blessed to be a part of this journey. And I'm in a group of 19 incredible people, and it's the way that I kind of see it, like it's like I feel like I'm building a Fortune 500 company with this team, and I have like an entire team behind me, but it's like all in service of the goals that I've set for my life. Like I have a team of people that I can rely on for these major wins that I'm aiming to accomplish. If you were on the live stream last week, you'll know I read out my strategic life plan, my SLP, and I, you know, I talked about how, my intention is to make $20,000 a month and start this live comedy sketch series. And there's so many things that I've been working on, and I've been really excited to be able to do it. And I finally feel like I have the tools within my own wheelhouse to make it happen, but also the tools and partnership and trust of this whole team of people who are aiming to transform their lives in their own way. And we're all coming together to really, like, take our lives to the next level. And it's not easy work. It's challenging, definitely, but for the best reasons. So I encourage you all to check it out. Google Global Kinship Center. Let me know. Let me know when you do. If you sign up, might be able to get you a discount for the course. And I say it's worth every single penny. It's not like a free program, obviously, it costs money. But what they're doing in transforming people's lives is absolutely incredible. And it's goes for more than just like business and stuff. It also is like, like every domain of life. Like if you want to get your relationships to be better, and you want to get your you want to get your life on track, whatever it is, I promise you it's custom built for everybody. There is if there's something about your life that you're like, man, like I keep coming across this and I really want to break through this. I see myself in these limiting beliefs, and there's these projects that I've been wanting to do, or, ideas that I've had and I haven't really pushed for them, or, I want to get a raise in my job and I want to just work harder and be like, be a better employee. I want to grow my fan base on Instagram, whatever it is, go to Global Kinship Center, check them out. Let me know if you do. Please let me know if you do. And we'll try to see about getting you in, man. Would love to get you signed up. There's a free intro workshop on April 10th. So that's in 3 days. There's a free workshop on April 10th. Check that out. Please, again, let me know if you want to go, if you have any interest. It's a free workshop. And it is, at the end, they will make an offer to you to sign up for the training, the paid training. So please check it out. It's absolutely incredible. Like I can't tell you enough. And I don't want to disclose too much about the training itself and like what happens in the training, because I don't want to give it away and then you end up not getting the same results, or not the same results. You're not having the same experience because I've given away the exercise, like, and I told you, oh, this is the exercise you're gonna do, and then you go in kind of prepared, and then you're not gonna get the same out of it. So I really encourage y'all to check it out. Go check out Global Kinship Center. You can sign up either for the free workshop that happens on April 10th. As a matter of fact, I'll write that down right now. Free workshop April 10, and then let's see. Oops. All right, and then we got this free workshop April 10th. So yeah, definitely go check it out. Doing a free workshop April 10th. I will do my best to be there with y'all, especially if you guys sign up. Check it out, please, 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 please. I want you guys to take your lives to the next level. I want you to ace your life. That's why I'm doing these podcasts every single week, and there's so much more that you can learn and discover about your life. If you like my podcast, then you're gonna love this workshop. You're gonna love what we're doing over here, and it's absolutely incredible. So definitely check it out. And it's something that is something that is gonna take some dedication. You're gonna be happier for it. You're gonna be better for it. You're gonna be thankful and grateful for it. And I guarantee you're gonna go through this program, you're gonna feel just the same way that I'm feeling right now. Like, yo, everybody needs to do this, because if everybody went through this type of transformational workshop, then the whole world would be at peace, would be in love, would be in joy, and all of that. And so I'm gonna leave this up as I finish out the rest of the podcast. But I just want you to I want to invite you all to truly take your lives to the next level. So back again, we talked about some real world examples of people who, against all odds, decided that they were just going to follow their excitement and make it happen and do what they want to do, regardless of if they know how perfect. Like, for instance, like Oprah, right? She didn't know that she was going to be Oprah. She didn't know that she was going to make billions and trillions of dollars, right? She just knew that she had something exciting about her life that she wanted to do, that she wanted to accomplish, and she made it happen, right? So, she made it happen. She just followed her excitement. She took the steps. She didn't try to control the outcome, right? And she became Oprah. She became this billionaire, right? And look at Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, the man had a vision, but he let the journey take its own shape, right? He didn't know that he was going to be fired from Apple, right? He brought Apple to $1 million company, got fired, then started Pixar, made another $1 million company, and then when Apple stopped doing so well, he was invited back to Apple, and he brought it to $1 billion company, right? Today, Apple is one of the most successful companies in the world. And it's not just because Jobs knew every single step in advance, but because he was willing to start, to share, and to grow. Okay? He didn't wait to have the idea for the iPod and the iPad and all of these things. Oh, let me wait until I can put those things out too, because I have all these ideas. No, he just started with the basic. And a lot of y'all are waiting for your iPad idea, your iPod idea. Stop waiting for the iPod idea when you haven't even made the keyboard yet. And look, in my own life, I've found that some of the biggest wins happen when I stop obsessing over the perfect time and just take action. Okay? All right, enough from me. I want to hear from you. I want to know what's something that you've been holding back. You've been waiting for the perfect moment to share. Go ahead and drop it in the comments right now. Drop it in the comments below. Let's commit to moving forward together. Come on, let's hold each other accountable. All right? I want to be a stand for you. I want to be a stand for what you want to create in your life. All right, I've got a little exercise for you too. I want you to just take a little moment and visualize yourself sharing a one of your many gifts. Let go of that need for control and just follow your excitement. What does that feel like? That feeling. That feeling, that's the energy that's going to carry you forward. So what is it? What's one thing in your life that you have been holding back from the world? Now, I know most people would say that stealing is bad. Stealing is wrong. Well, I'm going to share something with you. When you don't share your gift, you are robbing the world of being a better place. You are causing the world to suffer more than it needs to. So I encourage you to give your gift.
Your task is just around the corner.
All right, to wrap it up, y'all, listen, remember this. You have a gift that the world needs to see, and the best time to share it is right now. Don't let perfectionism, fear, or comparison hold you back. You were made to shine, so let it out. So my challenge for you this week is to take one small step to put your gift out there, whether it's a post, whether it's a video, a sharing, sharing your story with a friend. Just start, be bold, take bold action, keep moving, keep shining, and I promise there is no limit to what you can achieve. Make sure you check out Global Kinship Center. There's a free workshop April 10th. Be there, be square. And just like that, we are wrapping up another fantastic session here on the Ace Anderson Show. Big love and thanks to each and every one of you who joined us live this morning. Your energy and insights light up this community and push us all to level up in every way possible. Don't forget, we're here every single Monday morning, bringing that heat to start your week off right. If today's conversation got you fired up, inspired, or just curious to learn more, drop a comment and share this stream and tell a friend, because word of mouth is the best influencer. Keep Ace Boogie in your thoughts and prayers, and I promise to do the same. Also, follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on Pinterest, on everything. So come follow your boy and let's keep the A-team growing strong. Until next time, y'all, remember to always align yourself with truth, trust, and patience, and I promise you will ace your life. Peace.